Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. I'm Skanda and I'll be streaming regularly on Twitch from 6 to 9 p.m. CST, so feel free to drop by. I'll be playing a variety of different games and just relaxing here. So yeah, feel free to drop by. And today I'll be continuing my playthrough of Techtonica. I played this quite a bit yesterday and I would like to continue this game. This is an early access game and I'm enjoying it. So hopefully I'll be able to complete all the content that's available right now in early access. And yesterday we learned all the basics of Techtonica. So I was able to learn how to um, like mine stuff and then convert that to smelters and then how power works in this game. So what I have learned right now is that I can power automatically using this crankshafts, only the assemblers. I can't power the miners and smelters. So I have to use biomass for this right now. But for assemblers, I am able to use crankshaft. And power is interesting in this game, at least whatever I have unlocked right now. Like we need to do this, activate crank for every single one of these. And it is able to power this assembler right now. Like for example, over here, it needs 50 kilowatts of power. And cranks produce 150 kilowatts. So I can power 3 assemblers using one of these, which is quite a bit. And also we have actuators which can store power, so it is really useful in this game to have actuators and crankshafts because you have to manually come here and activate it, right? So it's very useful if you are able to activate all the cranks, have actuators which is able to store all power and is able to power your assemblers continuously. And you don't need to worry about like cranking these every single time. And you need to have these, what are these called? Composers. I'm not able to construct more of these. But yeah, these, core composer in the bottom left, I'm able to see the name. So I'm able to construct these. And this actually powers the assembler, so I need this. And I do not know what other things I'm able to do with this, the core composer, because it has this input and output location, and I don't exactly know what this is used for. So that is yet to be discovered. And other than that, they're similar to tiers in this game. And the building over there, it has the tasks and tips in the top left corner. So right now it's like 500 iron ingots, 500 copper ingots. So once I provide that, I'm able to unlock the next tier and stuff like that. And similarly, the tech tree. Right. Yeah. So that's the basics of this. But the premise of this game is interesting. So first we started in sector Lima, and I did multiple tiers. I unlocked multiple tiers, and finally I was able to access a bunker through which, and finally I was able to create a hole through the caves, and finally able to access this sector. This sector is called Sector Victor, and I have certain tasks here. Once I do that and progress a little bit more in story, I'll be able to access the next sector. So every single time, what I'm assuming is we'll be building some temporary factories at every single place, and finally we'll get certain technologies through which we'll be able to connect a supply chain between multiple factories in multiple locations, and that will help. This is what I'm assuming. This is what I'm assuming how the game will progress based on certain technologies that I have seen. Like I was able to find some locomotive or train, so based on that, this is my deduction as of now. So yeah, let's see. And just before starting stream, I had opened this game for I think around 15 minutes, so that I had set up this set up this copper factory and also iron factory over there. And I just wanted it to run completely how much ever fuel it had, so that I'm able to get a stockpile of copper and iron. And that was because I wanted to unlock tiers. I have enough copper. It's not like I prepared like around 5000 copper or anything. It just I just wanted to make enough. Right, 500 copper, 500 iron. I don't have too much extra. Maybe I could have made a little bit extra. Right. Let me just gather. And also in the inventory, I don't see a way for me to delete stuff. Which means that the excess contents, I need to store it somewhere. And there are multiple containers lying around, so I can just store it anywhere. But that is one thing which I need to keep in mind. This inventory space is limited. Like if you see here, I have been digging around. Like yesterday, I just went on a trip and went to some weird location. So that whenever I dig, I'll get limestone. So that has taken up most of my inventory space right now. Over there, yeah. So iron will at least keep running for a while. I can do the same for copper, but I need more biomass. One good thing is I'll get lot of biomass for every single one of these plants. Like I think every one of these big plants gives me like 30 plant mass. Okay, this is not called biomass. I need to stop calling it that. This is plant matter. So I get 30 of plant matter every single time for the big ones. So it's quite a lot. That's one good thing. Now let me come here and listen.
Terminal upgraded. New technologies and recommended tasks available.
It's time to put those crank generators and power floors to use, Breaker. To make plant matter frames, you'll need planters and threshers, and they only run on electricity. After you grow and thresh Kindlevine, you'll need to thresh the Kindlevine stems it produces a second time to turn them into plant matter fiber. And then you can either craft the plant matter frames by hand or build an assembler to do it for you twice as fast. And that's a lot of new tech to activate. So if you haven't built a core composer yet, now is the time.
Why did I have to come here? Press L. Yeah, and one other thing which I don't know is I do not know how many assemblers one core composer can manage, or if there is even a limit for that. Plant matter frame. Silverthorn coolant. Plant matter fiber. Okay. We need to unlock some text. Let's see. This is all not required right now. If I come here, more crafting speed, bio brick, planter and thresher. Yeah. Unlocks all of that. Thresher, planter. I need 50 of those.
You might want to try crafting a few biobricks, Breaker. They'll burn a lot longer than plant matter, and at some point you'll probably want to set up a production line that can feed them directly into your machines. Long inserters might be your friends on that one.
Yes, that is what I assumed. I think in last stream I just mentioned that Maybe I want to set up another belt here and put a long inserter to put it into the machine. Maybe that's the play. I just said that. Yeah, that's the case. Okay. Let me see. So right now I'm using this power frame as the base construction. Like over here, base building, the flooring, I'm using this power flow. And it is quite expensive. Like, it is quite expensive in terms of the size that it is. Like, it is very small. So every single one of these is like 2 iron ingots and 1 copper ingot, which is quite a lot. So just thinking, do I really I was thinking, let me just remove all of this and make a proper production facility for me to put in like plant matter, and it automatically goes there, feeds it to that. But for that I need threshers and stuff, threshers, planter, all of that stuff, and that again requires this composer. So let me see. Plant matter, I have a bit. It's said to craft it on my own, right? This plant matter frame? Was it plant matter frame? No, it was this tech which I don't have yet. This one, biobricks 6. Okay, let me do that. Let me just get some science going. Yeah. For that, come here. Do that. Get more plant matter. For drillers and smelters, at least, I cannot get out of plant matter just yet, because you have to put in some fuel. These drillers and smelters do not run on electricity. Maybe later on we'll find some automatic like electric smelter or something like that which is able to run, but for now these two. Okay, at least I have some copper going. What I want to do is actually construct these, right? For that, let me go here and deconstruct these. I'll get some materials. What do I get? Copper frame, spindle vine, electric components. I don't think that is what I want for this. I want mechanical components. And yeah, these will not help me. But let me just deconstruct everything that's possible, so that later on I will not keep wondering if I could have gotten more materials from these. There's so many of these that cannot be removed. Yeah, all of these are in like working conditions. Actual working conditions. So many of these. So if I'm able to use this as the base for power floor and connect it and make a power floor over here, that means now the only thing that I'm wondering is these two floors will be misaligned. If I use that power floor as one of the bases and create a base there, the heights are different. Can I move resources from one floor to the other? How does that work? Let me see over here. Let me test it. Oh! Ah, this is really nice. It just automatically makes that. Okay. So I don't need to worry about everything being in same plane and stuff. Move these. A lot of iron. I'll convert everything into the science thingies. Like, if the science thing becomes taller than that I can access, what happens then? How to actually construct? Don't know. The question for later on. Yeah. Let me see. I have 13 of these. Bio bricks. Fuel power 35. Fuel power 35. Okay, what is the fuel power of these? 5. Okay, it is 7 times better. We'll do this. Craft speed I don't need. Terraforming. I don't need any of these. And also these are extremely expensive. Long inserters. I do need that. Yeah, I'll get this. Tool belt to increase number of tool belt rows by 4. Transportation. Power pack. Is standard altitude for superior planning and locomotion. Maybe I need that first. Accumulator and crank connect. What? Yes! Yes! I need that. I can just crank one of these and everything gets cranked. Yes. Okay. I need that. What about science? Let me see. Enables mass collection of assets in immediate vicinity. What does that mean? I don't know what this means. But I am thinking it is important. Okay. Similarly, mass array. Core composer is over here, which requires 85 of these. To reassign research core. I don't think I need that just yet. What is beacon? And HUD wherever placed. That's nice. Mass collect 2. And mass erase 2. First I need to figure out what exactly that does. Then I'll denote the importance of those. But this is the first 10 plus 20 plus 8, 38. So I need 38 right now. 38 signs. Okay. How much have I gotten? 23. Let me go over here. Get the hover pack. That's something that I need to craft. This is plant matter and limestone. Okay. I can also craft this from Kindle Vein extract. Okay. Equipment. Let's get that. And still crafting. 49 more. Did I want? have long inserters. Energy, this one. And I guess that 40 more in bottom left, bottom right corner is saying how much more I'm handcrafting it, but I need to divide that by 2 or 2.5 times. That's the amount of cores left. And let me see. How much do I have? 9. Oh, this. Nice. That was one important thing. Now that is done. Oh, it's these two. How did I forget? It's 50. Okay. I need to do these two. If I now is the actual test. Will I take fall damage? No. Let me go make cover pack. One of those. Without making the hover pack, I don't think I can reach the top over there. I'll have to increase the size of this or something. Imagine if, like, at the end of the game, like I have completed everything, and at that time, I just take all the science cubes that I have created and put it in a place that will probably fill up this entire cave. Maybe. Right now, like, I'm constructing these in different sectors as I'm moving, right? So it's split apart. At the end also it will be split apart, but if I try to consolidate everything, that might take a lot of space. That'll be cool to look at. All different colors. And also it's weird that purple color is the basic one. Usually in games, purple color is like one of the advanced tiers, right? That's what I have experienced at least. In this purple, like the basic one. Next is blue. Anyway. Yes, I have made. Do I need to assign it to something? Let me see. Let me assign it to... Oh, double space. That it? Is that the max height? Really? Probably there is more research which enables me to make it where the altitude increases. Hmm. Let me make the maximum number of science things possible, and then I'll come here, make maximum number of the. That will at least use up some limestone if I want, because that is taking up my inventory space. Hmm. Yeah. 42. Nice. Synthesis. Planter is first, then is thresher.
Task inbound. Planter. Supply with seeds to rapidly reproduce fully grown flora. Electrical power required.
$20, so I need 30 more. Yeah. That looks like a science cube. Okay, is that enough? Yes. Pressure.
Task inbound. Thresher. Supply with resources to produce a variety of organic goods. Electrical power required.
Okay. Now, I think the next one will be fast speed movement, I think. What is that called? Suit speed. Yeah. This is what I'll try to get. 25 lines. That is the cheapest one which I have. Which I need. Mole flatten, not really that keen on. Yeah, I'm not keen on any of the. These are all fine. Tool belt, I don't need it right now. And accumulators. I already have a bunch of accumulators set up, and it actually stores 100 megajoules of energy, so it's a lot. I have like bunch of those over there in the other cave.